Hello, I've got a question for you. When you speak publicly in English, do you have some really irritating habits? A lot of people do, and now is the time to get rid of them. For example, when people speak in public, particularly if they feel nervous, for example, during an oral exam, they're really worried about not hesitating too much in case they lose points during the exam. And so they tend to fill all the gaps and spaces in what they say with what we call non-verbal utterances. In other words, things like that. And the result is that they actually start saying all the time, and it sounds absolutely horrible, as you can hear. And it will lose you points for incorrect intonation. Another thing that many students do if they are particularly good and have spent some time in the UK or the USA, and that is they pick up a really bad habit that a lot of young Brits and Americans have of saying like every other word, and like their speech just becomes like this, and they're like, I was like saying this and he was like, just like saying that. And that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and it sounds really stupid. So you'll lose points, and if you're trying to talk in public, you won't sound convincing, so you need to stop it. It's not easy to stop it, but one thing you can do is to try a little exercise using this elastic band. You ask your friend to put the elastic band on his or her fingers, and then you practice giving your talk or speech or just chatting in general about any topic in English. Every time you say or like or whatever your word is, your friend can do that. And so if you keep hearing the sound, you become aware of exactly how often you're doing this irritating habit, and it will help you to stop. In any case, recording yourself is always a good idea because you can hear personally what your bad habits are and what your voice sounds like.